all too often, small businesses fail, right? They've started with one generation, but moving to the next generation and even then the third generation is very rare. But small business and family-run business is the heart of the American economy, right? So today we're going to be talking about what is succession planning and why it's so important to you. My name's Gartner. I'm with Epic Financial Strategies. And before I started my career in finance and being a financial professional, I actually worked in a family business. That family business is still running and still successful today. I started that with my father and one of my brothers. And the idea of succession planning really wasn't something that we fully thought out. See, we just assumed that at some point we would, take over the business. I would run the business or my brother would run the business. And that will happen, except I'm not going to be there, right? So the original succession plan really wasn't put in place. We didn't really think those things through. And so like many other businesses, we didn't do that proper planning. So doing your succession plan, you need to start to think about who is going to be your successor in business. Often the founder of the business, you might be that founder. The business is your baby, right? It's like another child. And the thought of giving that up or giving that away to somebody, that might pain you. It might bring you sadness to think, God, if I'm not doing this, what else am I doing, right? And these are some of the things that when we're doing succession planning, we need to address these issues. So a lot of times founders and businesses have trouble giving up control. And I get it because I don't want to give up control in my business either. But at some point, you're going to leave your business. And what is that going to look like? Doesn't it make sense to start to do that planning now so that you can have the exit you want to have and not the exit you have to have? By getting the right people in place, by taking the steps necessary to figure out, well, okay, I might be done with this business, but I'm not done. Maybe I'm going to do something else. Maybe there's a spinoff you can have in your company. All of these things and all of these topics are addressed when we do succession planning. The most important thing is to figure out who's most qualified to run your business if you weren't there, right? If it's a family business, this could be a touchy subject, because you might have a son or a daughter that you want to leave it to, but maybe they're not fit to run the company. So what does that look like? Do we put in a management group in place? Who retains the ownership in the company? How do I pass this on in the most tax efficient manner? These are all questions that succession planning addresses. And these things are very, very important because you created this company. You want it to keep going, right? This is part of your legacy. And to not do the planning would be doing a disservice to your legacy. So you might be thinking, okay, this is great. I do want to pass this on to a son or daughter, and maybe I have a partnership and they want to also pass their piece on, right? Because it's a 50-50 split. Maybe you're the sole proprietor of this business and you just want to make sure this stays going in your family. What documents do you need to put in place? What does this look like? This is where it's so important to work with an attorney because they're going to draft agreements. There's going to be something called a buy-sell agreement. And that buy-sell agreement is going to detail out what that sale of your business looks like. There's also other instruments that they may be putting in place for you. You might have a business worth a whole lot of money, and so you're going to start putting in place maybe an employee stock option plan. Maybe you're going to gift shares of your company into a family trust, right? Or something else that's designated for whoever you're looking to leave this to. There's a lot of different strategies, and choosing the right attorney to represent you and to understand all of your needs is so important. And it's not just the attorney. You want to get your attorney involved, you want your accountant involved, and then you want a financial professional involved. Why? Because the financial professional is going to help bring to you the instruments that are going to fund all of these transitions. What you really need to know is whatever stage of business you're in today, you want to start thinking about what that succession plan looks like. The way I think about it for my clients, or the way I explain it most easily to people, is if you have a will for your personal life, a succession plan is a will for your business. You probably don't want to navigate these waters on your own, right? I mean, there's so many decisions to be made, and to have somebody to help walk you through those decisions that can work with all of your team, whether it's your accountant, your advisors, your attorneys, that's what we do here at Epic Financial Strategies. So if you're looking for that help, you want a place to start and you want somebody to navigate you through these waters, click the link below. Myself or a team member will reach out to you and we'll help get you started.